Hey everybody, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I am the infamous Kiki and welcome to my channel. And as you can tell by the topic and what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about this is my Ozempic part two, and we're going to give you some updates. I thank to the people who watched my video. I got some really good comments about that, and I really appreciate that. I'm just trying to be honest. Again, all of this is my opinion. I am not a doctor. I don't work for Ozempic. I don't get any paid promotions from Ozempic. I do use it. And so a lot of the things that I'm saying is just my journey and my opinion, what's happened to me. Results may vary. So you may have a different experience than what I've had. And if you have, make sure you put it down in the comments, like, share, subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate it. But here we go. So this is part two. If you're not watched part one, make sure you go back and I'll try to put the video after this video ends, it'll roll over to part one. So just in case you have not seen part one, right? So here we go. Um, if just a brief recap, I have been on Ozempic. This will be coming up Tuesday. This is Monday. Coming up Tuesday will be my fourth shot. Um, I was told that to increase the dosage as time goes on with the fourth shot, and so it's time for me. I will increase my dosage, and I'm just giving an update of what has happened. So my last video I talked about I didn't really have any side effects. I didn't have any stomach pain. I didn't have any kind of nausea like a lot of people have been complaining about. However, I guess I spoke too soon. So here's the story. Last week, I took my injection on Tuesday. Everything was good. Come Thursday, I ate some kimchi. Like I didn't eat anything other than usual, some Korean food. Um, drank some water, drank some orange juice, and went to bed. Around 3 o'clock in the morning, um, I started to have severe pains. Like it felt like somebody had basically took a fist and hit the side of my stomach. My stomach was hurting really bad. So I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt nauseous. I felt sick to my stomach. And I immediately went to the bathroom. Now, again, let me just do a disclaimer before I get into it. This will be TMI. This will be very graphic. If you are squeamish, I am sorry. I am sorry. But this is just me telling you the real and what really happened. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat things. So I'm going to get really graphic and get down to the nitty gritty of what has happened to me. So I go to the bathroom. I dry heave. I spit up bile, like clear liquid, like acid. And then I feel like a taste of throw up in my mouth whenever I burped. And so that's how I knew something wasn't right. So I tried to take some antacid. I tried to take some anti-nausea pills. I have Emertol, which are chewables. I have Tums, which are chewables. I have some other baking soda based over the counter stuff that I tried to take. Um, it, it did not help. So I decided to lay back down because eventually, after like 20 or 30 minutes, the nausea was a little bit, and I was really tired. Like I was really sleepy. So I lay back down. An hour later, I'm back up again. I'm feeling nauseous. I'm dry heaving. Um, but again, this is not my first rodeo with nauseous and dry heaving, period. Not with the Ozempic, but just period. So I am sick. Eventually it becomes to the point where it's diarrhea. It's diarrhea, massive amounts of diarrhea. I only thing I ate that day was just some kimchi. And so it wasn't even enough really, for me to just keep having diarrhea. And of course, diarrhea makes you dehydrated. So after my first bout of diarrhea, I go to the bathroom, get some water. The moment I drink the water, it hits my stomach, and my stomach goes gurgle back to the toilet diarrhea. So to make a long story short, off and on the whole night, um, I took anti-diarrhea pills too. Off and on the whole night, it was just diarrhea and me dry heaving. I thought, oh my God, after all the mess I talk about not having any side effects, here I am dry heaving and puking and dry heaving and puking, and I'm thinking to myself, there's something wrong. um, I didn't go to sleep. Like I was up the whole night because by the time 6 o'clock comes, it's time for my kids to get up, and it's time for me to get up. So there's no point in me even going back to sleep. So I just stayed up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. I was cranky. I was dehydrated. I was terrified to drink any water because I thought it's gonna start the chain of diarrhea. I took like two anti-diarrhea pills on top of the anti-nausea chewables and other chewables I have. I have some prescription Nexium. I took two of those. Anything to try to settle my stomach. And then, after you get sick and you vomit a lot and everything, the whole entire day is ruined because your whole day, your stomach is like gurgle, 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 and your stomach is not feeling well. The whole day I didn't feel good. I felt weak. I felt tired because I hadn't slept. I felt dehydrated. I was eventually able to drink some water and hold it down. But the whole entire day I was scared to eat. Like I didn't want to eat anything. I slowly but surely started to eat like a banana, some oatmeal, like really bland, mushy foods. My stomach still was a little gurgly, but I didn't vomit it up and I didn't diarrhea it up. So I had no idea what had happened. Like, I was like, what is happening to me? So, no clue, no clue. So, as the day progressed, I feel better. By the time the end of the day came, I was actually able to eat. I ate like some real food, like I ate a sandwich, and I was actually able to eat like real food. So, as I ate the real food, it stayed down. Everything's fine. I'm thinking everything is fine. So then later the night before I go to bed, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink because at night I'm thirsty. I get thirsty at night, real thirsty. So at night I usually drink something like I drink water, juice, Kool-Aid, something at night. So I drink my normal that what I had the night before, which is water, and then I drank a half a cup, like 4 ounces of orange juice. The moment I drank the orange juice and it hit my stomach was like gurgle, 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 diarrhea. So I figured out that it was the acid in the orange juice, not the kimchi, not anything else I did had made me sick. I surmise, I may be correct or not, that Ozempic, um, I have a sensitivity to acid. Let me tell you, I don't eat pineapple. I don't eat oranges. I do drink orange juice. I don't drink orange juice very often. And I don't drink a lot of it at one time. Like I couldn't drink like a whole 12 ounces of orange juice. I'll drink like more 4 ounces, 8 ounces at a time. But I don't know if it's the Ozempic. It has to be because I had orange juice 3 weeks ago. I only have orange juice like maybe once a month. And like I said, I can't eat pineapple. I can't really eat an orange because the acid kind of tears up my stomach. It doesn't give me massive explosive diarrhea, but it tears up my stomach. So I figured that something about the Ozempic makes my stomach more sensitive to acid, more susceptible to acid. So lesson learned. So I don't know if this is may happen to you, but this is my update. This is what has happened to me. So again, this is just my theory. I'm not gonna test this theory. I'm not drinking any more orange juice, and I've been fine. I haven't even tried to eat any pineapple or eat an orange just because again, I don't want to expose because my diarrhea was pretty bad. It was pretty explosive. It was pretty bad. So I don't want to try to test this theory. So I'm fine. But the theory I have to say that something about the Ozempic makes my stomach a little bit more sensitive than what it was. And like I said, with me, I am sensitive to certain foods that maybe you can take it and not sensitive to. But I was sensitive to acid before the Ozempic. It's just a thing. I have a sensitivity toward fatty foods and foods with a lot of acid. Like, and let me also go ahead and full disclosure. I don't have a gallbladder and I don't have an appendix. So I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but I don't have a gallbladder and I don't have an appendix. I think I mentioned in my last video that my appendix, I lost my appendix with my daughter when I was pregnant. My appendix ruptured with my daughter. But I don't think I said about the gallbladder. I had my gallbladder removed when I was 19. So this was a long time ago, way over 20 years ago. My gallbladder, I had gallstones. I had 5 gallstones. I was really, really sick. And then I had to have emergency surgery where they removed the gallstones and my gallbladder. Ever since I've not had a gallbladder, I have a sensitivity toward high acid foods and really oily food. I don't eat fried foods because I'm on a keto diet. That's one reason. But the other reason is even before I was on keto, I couldn't eat. anything that was high acid. There's other certain foods that give me heartburn. Like Oreos give me heartburn. I don't know why Oreos give me heartburn. It's just weird. I don't know. Chocolate doesn't give me heartburn, but Oreos do. I don't know if it's something in the cream. I don't know what it is. But I don't eat Oreos because they're not diet friendly and also because I get real bad heartburn. So certain foods give me bad heartburn again because I don't have an appendix and I don't have a gallbladder. And also me not having a gallbladder means that my stomach goes through something called dumping. So because, your gallbladder kind of like filters out oils and acid and certain things, that's what I've been told. This may not be scientifically accurate, but what I know is that your gallbladder has a function of filtering out certain toxins and certain oils and stuff. I don't have that anymore. So once my gallbladder was removed, if I do eat something that's really heavy, really greasy, or really acid, it runs through me quicker than what a normal person would because I don't have a gallbladder to help filter that out. So you can live without a gallbladder. You can eat normally without a gallbladder. But for some people, the side effect is that your body does something called dumping, which it just goes through your intestines real quick. And so fried foods, oily foods, greasy foods that I try to avoid. And then I have a high sensitivity to acid. And it's gotten worse over the years. So maybe so again, I haven't eaten anything greasy or high fried foods. So on Ozempic, I don't know what that might do, but I'm trying to avoid it like the plague, y'all. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm just letting you guys know that this is the update. This is what has happened to me. As for my appetite has significantly decreased. Um, I'm trying to navigate that the best that I can because I understand that I have to eat to keep up my energy levels. I do take my B12 every day, but I have noticed that like my energy levels are starting to come down, but that's my fault because I need to regulate my eating. Um, I'm very busy during the daytime. I'm very busy, period. So when I don't have hunger, then I have a habit of like, okay, I forget to eat. And so, I feel like I have to do better on taking my protein shakes, which I have, and keeping my protein high and keeping my calorie count at a certain level because I do work out. And if I don't have enough energy to work out, then I won't work out. So that's a problem. That's an issue. Um, but my eating has dramatically. This is like I said, that we're going into the fourth week has dramatically decreased. And again, like I said before in my other video, I didn't eat that much before. So it's really dramatically decreased. So I can imagine a person who really ate regularly and then them taking it and having their appetite really drop. That must cause them to lose a whole bunch of weight. As for my weight loss, I I haven't really seen it. People have seen it. If you watch my videos, um, you will see it in my face. Like, but I know that I have lost weight. I haven't weighed myself recently. I try to weigh myself once every 4 weeks. That's what I'm aiming for, so I can report back to you guys how much weight I've really lost. But I have lost um weight, and then like I said, and I work out. I lift weights. This week is my um, strength training week. So this week I'm going to really focus on lifting weights in the gym. I'm going to really focus on that and less cardio this week. So we'll see how that goes because I like to be toned. I like to be fit. Cardio helps you burn fat and burn calories, but it doesn't really tone you. And so I really like to be toned. So when you do lose the weight, underneath it, you'll have more muscle definition. I like lifting weights. I know some people don't. So, you may, exercise a different way. Some people just like doing a lot of cardio, but I tell people, even for women, it is best for you to really strength train as well. Strength training is important. And I prefer that to cardio. I really don't like cardio. I find cardio very boring and monotonous. So, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm watching TV and trying to, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, so, um, I just wish all you guys well. And again, so far, I still recommend Ozempic, and I just try to be candid and try to be honest about what's happening and not try to sugarcoat or over glorify what's happening to me because, it is what it is. And so, I hope you guys have a really wonderful day and I will try to be back next week, or if something else pops off between now and next week, then I'm gonna come and do another video. But I had to come in here and just be honest and tell you guys. And I got a lot. It got like 400 views, like almost 400 views for my video. So some of y'all are looking into Ozempic, and some of y'all are wanting to try it and trying to find answers out there. And I didn't find a lot on the internet about people who are being very candid, people who are talking about it, people who are you know um just being real with it. And I try to come on here and I try to be real. So until next time, y'all, like, share, subscribe, make sure you comment, thumbs up the video, because it helps the algorithm, it helps people see it. I'd like to thank to all my new subscribers out there. I don't know what videos y'all are looking at, but hey, it's all good with me. Again, my channel, I post all kinds of videos, all kinds of things. I post things about my real life. I post, entertainment. I post viral topics. Um, I post about dating, um, just whatever I kind of feel like, but I try to keep it relevant. And things that I care about or things that I personally experience. I don't watch shows or post about things that I really don't know a lot about or I really don't have any experience with. I try to post things and I try to tell you guys my opinion based on my personal or professional experience. So I'm not just talking out the side of my neck about things that I have no idea and no realm just because everybody else is talking about it and there's an algorithm out there for it and people are trying to get clicks and views and saying things for clickbait and doing things for clickbait. That's not me. I try to post about things that I feel like I know about and I can actually speak on with some level of relevancy and authority. So if y'all appreciate that, then I appreciate you. And so you guys have a wonderful day and stay safe out there, kids. Bye.